Duke is one of the oldest of the narrow gauge engines and is known as a hero among all the engines. He's good and kind and likes to help the younger engines by giving them advice. Duke keeps them in their place too, but in a very kind way. Although sometimes the others grow very tired of hearing all about Duke's grace. One day, Thomas was sent up to the Skarloey Railway. Thomas always stops for a chat when he sees Duke. He likes to hear his stories about what the railway used to be like when Duke was new. Duke calls these times the good old days.
Hello, Thomas. It's been a while since we've seen you here.
I've come for that load of coal for the hoppers on the main line.
Ah, yes. We'll have it loaded into your truck soon.
Before Thomas could reply, he saw Gordon approaching at top speed with his express.
Hello, fat face. Nice to see you getting some exercise for once.
Really, Thomas, you shouldn't talk to a senior engine like that. It would never suit his grace. Why, let me tell you that in my day, the younger engines weren't as cheeky and rebellious as you are. They just knew their place. The work we did was very hard, and we didn't have time for fun and mischief, not like you youngsters today. There were rules for everything, and we all had to obey them, work together, help each other, and do as we are told, or else there would be severely dire consequences.
Huh, I don't like the sound of that. It sounds more like the bad old days. I think it's better now without so many rules and things. I do work very hard on my branch line, you know, Duke, and I'm never late. But I like to have some fun, too.
You can have fun without being so cheeky. And speaking of which, I'm going to have some fun myself on Saturday.
What do you mean?
I'm going to pull the picnic up to the lake. The summer visitors always love it. I know all the very best places for picnics.
Phew! It's a tough run up the lake, Duke, all the way up that hill. The track is very steep. Will you manage it?
Of course I will. I may be getting old, young Thomas, but I've still got plenty of steam in my boiler. I can still show you young engines a thing or two about pulling trains.
And if you can't, the other engines will have to keep you in order or you'll one day break down altogether.
Humph! That'll be the day. Them keep me in order. Impudent scallywag!
But one Saturday afternoon, there was a problem, as Thomas soon found out. Sir Topham Hatt came to see him at the yard.
Thomas, I need you to go and fetch a flatbed and head to the Skarloey engine sheds.
Of course, sir, but what for?
No time for questions when there's an urgent job that needs to be done. Be on your way now, please.
Yes, sir.
When Thomas reached the yard, he was very flummoxed to see a solemn-looking Duke who was standing on a siding and billowing large amounts of steam everywhere. Only this time, Thomas didn't find it so funny.
Hello, Duke. Is something, wrong?
It's my old valves, Thomas. They're leaking, and a lot of my steam is escaping. It had to happen when I'm supposed to pull the picnic tomorrow, too.
I'd pull it for you, Duke, but, you can clearly see we're not on the same kind of rails.
Look, it's very kind of you, but if you pulled my train, it will break the rules, too. It's not allowed. It's mainly my job to pull the picnic. The trip will have to be cancelled.
I wouldn't say it's a good time to wallow in self-pity. Think how disappointed the visitors will be when they can't go for a picnic. Can't we at least change the rules just this once? There must be another engine who could help.
Well, perhaps we can break the rules just this once. As long as you find a reliable, sensible engine to take over, Thomas. I won't let just any engine pull my train all willy-nilly.
Right, let me think. Ooh, Renes would look after passengers well, but he seems to break down a lot.
Overdue for an overhaul, perhaps?
Duncan could do the job, though he thinks he does too much work already.
Let's not forget he does that rambunctious rock and roll nonsense. You remember what happened to him last week?
Bouncing
Bogies! Not again! Arrgh, stupid rails!
Oh, yeah, good point. Oh, what about Sir Handel? He learned a lot from you, Duke, but he can be bad-tempered.
Falcon can be rough with the coaches sometimes, too.
Only because those cattle trucks don't give me the respect I deserve. They're not even proper coaches.
Oh, well, I never... Oh, how rude. How dreadfully rude.
Never mind him, my dears. Falcon's just being a stubborn mule.
I am not stubborn.
You're right. You're just lazy.
Well, seems like we'll have to get someone else.
Rusty might do well with the passengers, but the little diesel's usually busy mending the line with the workmen.
True, Rusty's the only one keeping our rails in fine condition, but that youngster might be a good choice.
Oh, hello, Duke. Thomas. What's going on?
I need someone to take the picnic for me. Would you like to do it?
I'd love to, Duke, but I'm afraid I have to go help at the quarry. I won't be back until this evening. Maybe another time. Goodbye.
What a shame. I think Rusty would do a great job, too.
I know Skarloey would be a perfect fit for pulling the train. Oh, wait. He's right there getting fixed himself.
It'd be late by the time they fix him. His repairs won't be done till the end of the month.
There's gotta be someone, but who? Wait, I finally got it! How about Peter Sam? He's a friendly little engine. The passengers love him and he's very gentle with the coaches.
Not to mention he works hard and never grumbles. Even though he teases me about being old, the silly scallywag.
He's just the engine we need. Oh, where is he?
Somebody mentioned me.
Perfect timing, Peter Sam. We need your help. Duke's broken down and someone has to take his picnic train. Do you think you can do it?
Of course. I don't mind a bit of extra work. Hello, girls. I'm here to take you out today.
Oh, it's Peter Sam. It's good to see you, dear.
Right then. Time to go. We have passengers to pick up.
Peter Sam had a wonderful time. He gently pulled the coaches along the little railway and into the countryside. The coaches thought he was very kind and enjoyed travelling with him. Later that evening, Peter Sam brought the passengers back so that James could bring them home, and Thomas took Duke off to the works to be mended. Duke had been away for quite some time, and Peter Sam kept carrying on with the picnic. But by next week, the old engine was finally back in service at last.
Grandpuff, what a pleasant surprise.
I've got new valves, and I'm as good as new again. Thank you so much for pulling my train, Stuart.
I was pleased to help, Grandpuff.
And thank you for your help too, Thomas.
It was nothing.
You two young engines have shown how we should all work together and help each other. And to be frank, it really would suit his grace.
With that said, Thomas puffed away back home, now with more humbled respect for the good old days.
As you go from day to day, looking for a better way, and you think you've got it all under control. So you bend the rules a bit as you try to make things fit, but you know you should be doing as you're told. Although sometimes you'll find it so hard, and the wrong way may seem easier. It doesn't matter who you are, obey the rules and you'll go far. We all live by rules and regulations now. Isn't it a bore? Isn't it a chore? Sometimes it's so hard remembering all those strict rules, codes, laws, all the stipulations, rules and regulations now. you do, then you will come to the conclusion there is right and there is wrong, and the rules help you along, and they're really only there for your protection. Although sometimes you'll find it so hard, and the wrong way may seem easier, it doesn't matter who you are. Obey the rules and you'll go far. You'll go far. We all live by rules and regulations. Rules and regulations now. Isn't it a bore? Isn't it a chore? Sometimes it's so hard remembering all those strict rules, codes, laws, all the stipulations. Rules and regulations now. But without those rules and regulations was where